case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
A 1969 landmark case, Blake v. United States, centered around the age-old defense of insanity in the legal system and was examined by the United States Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit. The case was initiated by a defendant, Blake, who was charged and convicted for bank robbery. Blake challenged his conviction by asserting an insanity defense, primarily based on his chronic mental health issues and history of psychiatric treatments. However, the trial court's outdated and unscientific definition of insanity clouded the verdict, as the judge imposed an absolute standard of incapacity instead of a more nuanced understanding. This definition erroneously indicated that insanity equated with being utterly unable to discern between right and wrong, a perspective that modern psychiatric consensus has surpassed. Judge Bell, who wrote the majority opinion, agreed with Blake's appeal. Bell highlighted that the initial trial used a misguided definition of insanity and instructed the jury incorrectly. Consequently, he called for a retrial aiming to realign the meaning of insanity with contemporary psychiatric understanding. Moreover, even though Blake contended that his pre-trial confinement adversely impacted his mental condition and strained his ability to aid his legal counsel, the appeal court discovered that qualified psychiatrists had examined Blake. They ruled him competent to follow the proceedings and contribute to his defense. Thus, the court maintained this standpoint, reinforcing legal precedent. Instead of the black-and-white perspective initially adopted, the court made a groundbreaking shift. Judge Bell proposed applying a new substantial lack of capacity standard to how insanity was defined legally, reflecting modern medical insights into mental incapacity while discarding the necessity for a formal medical diagnosis or any antisocial behavior traits. Thus, the case of Blake v. United States plays a pivotal role in underscoring the changing understanding of insanity within the legal landscape, setting a new benchmark for insanity defense cases. The exceptional ruling reversed the previous verdict, granting Blake a new trial under the fresh vision of insanity.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit LSD.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.